All right. How are you? I remember your stuff from way back. You've been around for a long time. So.
We used to do a lot of the bigger stuff. Now we switched to the headphone stuff and the 3D printing. They're not like traditional headphones. They're more like little speakers.
Okay.
If you're looking for Odyssey or something like that, or Hi-Fi Man, this is probably not the right place for you. You can head upstairs. If you're looking for something that's got a lot more bass, a lot more openness, a lot more soundstage. If you're looking for a free drink, yep, the bar's open.
Interesting.
We
Okay.
have gin, bourbon, and vodka in there. We've got mixers too.
Wow. Okay. Well, so the nightclub of Swan Song Audio. So you pivoted to headphones.
Even come in the room. I like it.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. I always liked your logo, and it's really cool.
Bars here.
Oh,
Let me know if you don't see something you want, because we've got other things, tonic water. These bits here are production bits. The gold stuff is COVID. We're switched over to a PLA Tough. We have a set of all wood ones in there. There are 9 of those left. There aren't anymore because that was done in Poland before the war, and that's no more.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've gone to a 3D print where we've done with a laser wood liner, and then we go ahead with here, and we still get the same tone wood port, and we can change the sound without being an outside wood cup. And then you get to change, your color combination, which is your caps that go on the end, and then your rod caps, and then this would be the headband that you use. It's all PLA Tough. The gold stuff is the standard stuff.
This is innovative
That's our
looking.
demo stuff.
Yeah.
And then your cables, these are white down cables. This is more of a production cable. You would match this to whatever color you chose.
So this is really cool. Show up at the gym wearing these.
There are 3 headphone amplifier setups here. This is Pan. This is our little one. They are all based on the same platform. I mean, they're all battery powered, including the tube guys. Then we're going to add to that a 24-bit 192 kilohertz upsampling DAC. I'll get that. I'll get the IDB volume control. These push buttons actually do a stereo pot. So if you go to 64, you have to actually go beyond 64 and then back down because there's 2 digital pots. They're just telling the processor the volume level. The processor then goes to an IDV discrete component and selects the resistors to convert the voltage to current. Then go ahead and regain that current back up to where you want to be. It's a much cleaner volume control. This one has a Class A buffer output. This is an op amp. The tube guy has a Class A buffer output. The difference between these 2 guys is there's a tube gain stage on there. 1T4 tube. I know you're not going to be familiar with it. It was a radio tube, run on batteries, used in Korea and Vietnam. I specialize in really pre-World War. So I have a bunch of 01s, 26s, 71s, 56s, 955s, Robbie Robot 2C22s, a lot of stuff that was done with high frequencies. These particular tubes, you won't see them because they're difficult to run. But with a processor, the processor can control the tube, control the heaters, everything, and make sure that you can get 50% more life out of your tube, and it's operating exactly where it needs to be. So that's my spiel.
Dave was was alive before the war, right?
3 World Wars.
Yeah, you remember.
Absolutely.
This particular one is sitting here. This is a large headband, which seems to be all your sizes.
Okay.
They come in 4 different sizes, and then this plate changes out to change the camber, because as you can see, the idea being is when they go on, they straighten out,
Yep.
so that they just rest. These
Gotcha.
are not clamping headphones.
Okay.
I don't like clamping headphones. I used to show.
Yeah, you
off
hook them
these.
up, Dave. Doug, and I'm gonna go next door
All right,
before I
so
finish.
I am going to push this in.
Let me
here,
see.
It looks like a set of vice grips.
And I'm just going to plug this in here. Volume down, volume up. You know how to use Colas? Yep. All right.
Really cool. All right,
So these are the all wood ones. Same 15mm drivers out there, but what the difference is they were designed where we have just a cherry port and then we have 2 rosewood ports. The size of the porthole in the wood affects what frequencies are amplified by the sound waves bouncing across.
Okay, makes sense.
I have a Martin walnut guitar. It sounds way different than my maple guitar.
right, it's like an instrument.
So
Yeah.
same thing, you get different woods and different ports.
Okay.
You get a selection, and then you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
This is also a large. This one would also come in black as well, not gold.
Cool. Yeah.
and would have the nicer headband.
I can't video listening, but I'll turn off that and report. But this looks cool.
So this is at 64. This is what I was telling you. When I get to 64, just to save some confusion, see I was going down. What it does is it remembers your last volume position and it predicts where you're going. So if I'm going up to 64, this is a little confusing. You just go beyond and you say, okay, that's too low, and then you go down. And you can go down.
Okay.
So that's the only port.
Okay.
One T4 tube, all battery powered. This is just telling you all the two parameters. If you come see me in Exponent, you'll see the O1 setup, and this will be replaced with the status screen, which has little red, yellow, green things.
Cool. All right.
So unplug it, anybody in who
Yeah,
wants to have a
it's time
seat.
to listen.